Hello everyone, welcome back to new class in math, which is going to be about adding and subtracting fractions. Alright, when adding and subtracting fractions, there are two cases. The first case when the denominators are the same. When adding or subtracting fractions with the same denominator. Of course, we know what the denominator is. The bottom number of the fraction, 1 over 4, for example. The 4 is the denominator. What if we add 1 over 4 plus 2 over 4? 1 over 4 plus 2 over 4. Since the denominators are the same, so what do? We add the top numbers first. 1 plus 2 over 4. 1 plus 2 is equal to 3. 3 out of 4, and that's how we add fractions with the same denominator. Let's have another example. That's number A, this is number B. 1 half plus 1 half. 1 half plus 1 half. Since the denominators are the same, so we put the 2 which is the same denominator. 1 plus 1, which is equal to 2, and my answer is 2 out of 2, which is equal to 1 whole, right? Number C, 1 over 7 plus 5 over 7. Since denominators are the same, so what do? We put the 7 at the bottom, and then we add up the numerators. 1 plus 5, which is equal to 6 over 7. Clear? Excellent. Now we move on to the next, which is adding fractions with different denominators. Here it gets a little bit trickier, but don't worry, it's gonna be fine. Alright, A, let's have an example. 1 half plus 1/3. If you notice that the denominators are different, all we have to do, we find the least common multiple. Of course, you're familiar with finding the least common multiple. If you don't know, you will find it in my channel. Watch the other video about the least common multiple. The least common multiple for 2 and 3 is 6. So our aim is to make both the denominators the same, which is 6. So we're gonna make an equivalent fraction for half with a denominator of 6. Since 2 can be multiplied by 3 in order to get 6, we also need to multiply the 1 by 3 to get 3 out of 6. So actually the half is an equivalent to 3 out of 6. Now find another equivalent for 1 over 3 with a denominator of 6. What needs to be done to the 3 to get to 6? It needs to be multiplied by 2. 1 multiplied by 2 is 2 out of 6. 2 out of 6 is an equivalent to 1/3. So now what do? We add it the same way we did last time. 2 over 6 plus 3 over 6, and that's equal to 2 plus 3 all over 6. 2 plus 3 is equal to 5 over 6. So 1 half plus 1/3 is equal to 5 over 6. Another example. 1/4 or 1/4 plus 1 out of 5, or let's say 3 out of 5. Who can help us solve this? All right, first we need to find the least common multiple for 4 and 5, which is 20. So our aim is to make an equivalent fraction for both with a denominator of 20. How can I make 4 into 20? By multiplying it by 5. Since I multiply this by 5, I need to multiply the top number also by 5. 1 times 5 is equal to 5 over 20. So quarter is an equivalent to 5 over 20. 3 over 5. I need to make the denominator 20 by multiplying 5 by 4. I need to multiply the top number also by 4. 3 times 4 is equal to 12 out of 20. Now I'll add normally 5 over 20 plus 12 over 20 is equal to 5 plus 12 over 20. 5 plus 12 is 17. 17 over 20. Now this, what we have done, when we adding the same denominators, we only add the top numbers or the numerators, add them and use the same denominator. But when denominators are different, we try to find the least common multiple for both of the denominators and make the denominators the same, and then add them normally the way we did at the back there. I hope it's clear enough and you find it useful. Please do share it with your friends if you find it useful.